Hey everybody, Ty Hall here. I'm the worship pastor at Fremont.Church. Hope you're doing well. I have some encouragement for you today and maybe a little bit of an invitation for you as we talk about discipleship pathway stuff. The thing that we like to do toward the end of the discipleship pathway is ask everyone to write at least one I will statement. And that's what we're talking about today, the I will statements. And these kind of act in a similar way, at least in my brain. I always think of them almost as a New Year's resolution type of thing. Really, it's not anything sort of mystical or magical. It's just writing down the commitment that we are making based on the things that we've learned, based on the things that we've talked about. Maybe someone else in our discipleship pathway group brought up a great practice that they have. And these I will statements are simply a way to confirm that we're going to follow through on whatever God is calling us to. And that really is the question I want to ask today is, what is God calling you to? He might be calling you to a people group or a place that no one else around you is called to. And that's pretty exciting. But maybe he's calling you somewhere that someone on staff isn't called to. The thing that we always like to talk about in our Sunday morning gatherings is, what are the hobbies, what are the environments that you're already a part of? Maybe you're a gardener, and so you go to the gardening store or the plant nursery often, and people kind of know you there. Maybe you have a favorite coffee shop that you frequently visit, and the baristas behind the counter know your name or know your order by now. Or maybe there's one of your kids is a part of an activity, whether it be a sport or a club or an activity, and the parents whose kids are also involved in this thing, you guys are starting to get to know each other as the season goes on or as the semester goes on. Those are areas that I'm not called to, maybe. I'm on staff, but I'm not called to those areas. I do not have the access to those areas that you might have. And so maybe your I will statement is, I will be open to the way that God is going to work in this space and intentionally, prayerfully consider what God is doing here. Maybe that I will statement is, I will prayer walk my neighborhood regularly. Maybe that I will statement is being open to a conversation should one come up. These I will statements are very personalized because we, as the staff of FCC, want to encourage and equip you to the things that God has called you to, whatever that is. And so as much as we can, please feel free to reach out to your discipleship pathway coach or one of the members of the staff to figure out, how can we equip you? How can we support you? How can we pray for you as you chase down your I will statements? And again, they don't have to be something huge. It doesn't have to be, I will transform this entire activity, or I will transform this entire group of people, or I will bring 5 people to church this month. It doesn't have to be anything that specific, but it does have to be something that you are going to commit to. Like I said, they can kind of feel like New Year's resolutions, and I know me, myself, I have a problem keeping those when June or July rolls around. And so these I will statements, we want to encourage you to be a part of what God's doing in your life. And I know for a resolution like that, I am definitely more ready to keep to that resolution if that resolution involves someone else. If I'm making a New Year's resolution to be more active and to be more fit, I'm more likely to do that if I have someone who's keeping me accountable to those things, who I'm doing this activity with. And so we want to help keep you accountable to these I will statements as best we can, and also support you along the way. If there's a question that you have, or maybe you need resources to help you with one of these I will statements, please talk to us, and hopefully we can help. I know that I am so excited to see what God is doing in these I will statements and in each of the areas that God has called you, and I would love to pray for you. I know the staff of FCC would love to pray for you as you chase after what God is calling you to. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I hope this was an encouragement to you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.